Hello everyone, so welcome to Project 3. So Project 3, we're going to take a look at how we can tell story using video. So in this visual storytelling project, you're going to be creating a 3 to 10 minutes video of any format, but with strong emphasis on visual storytelling. So it can be any kind of a video, it can be a documentary, it could be like an interview what we just did, but don't do interview because we already done that. Or it could be short film or music video or cinematic vlog or etc. So, but the most important part of this project is that how you are narrating your story by using the visuals and also audio, which makes up the video. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So this is kind of a semi-independent project. So there's not like a set topic that we need to talk about. So it's very wide open. So if you want to explore different type of filming, different format of video, such as like a music video, that is completely fine, as long as you are implementing strong visual storytelling into it. So requirement, 1 to 2 page written short story or project proposal or a storyboard, that is fine. I'm not asking all 3 like I used to. You can just submit one and be concise about it. I want you to make a quick video on just going over how you are going to, create your production. So what you're going to be creating, in what format, in what story. So make sure to talk about the story as well. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate, just kind of like telling your me and the classmate and what you plan to do. And then 3 to 10 minute video of any format with strong emphasis on visual storytelling, and respond to 2 of your classmates' work after you're done with that. And the grading criteria, visual storytelling, so how the story is unfolded through use of the video, so how effective the visual communication is going to be, and things like that. So, and the flow of each shots and scenes, and how visual narrative is seamlessly integrated. So I will be looking at this filmmaking techniques of how you implement the transition, change of the perspective, and things like that. And third, we already talked about that. And for implementation of basic filmmaking techniques and principles, so all the things that we talked about, how to frame your composition, the rule of thirds, and things like that, and transitions, and rhythm within your videos. So the weekly deadline. So for this project, I'm not asking you guys to have I'm not making you guys to follow this set schedule. So the pre-production is due as soon as possible, and the 18th at the latest. So on that Sunday, I am looking for that written proposal, and either written story or proposal or storyboard, and a video of just going over those, going over one of them, and then next following 2 weeks, it is kind of you make your own deadline, but you are going to have to report your progress weekly. So because I found that this online learning, this whole is not very effective if I don't make you guys do things every week. So that is main reason why I'm having this kind of a set schedule of each week we have this and that. I know this is kind of a painful, but if I don't do that, you will know that you will find zero motivation on working on anything. So each week, just report your progress. You can talk about the accomplishments of that week, or what you plan to do next week, and things like that. So it doesn't have to be really elaborate or anything like that. So you're gonna do that for 2 weeks, and then this is just suggested things that I want to see by this date. So we'll be collecting videos, collect as much videos as possible. So if you're filming like a short film, you'll understand that if more the video footage you have, the better the video is going to be, because when you're editing, you have more options to play around. But if you only shoot just one perspective or one view, if you don't like it, you're SOL, right? So it's always, you can't really go back to that scene and then try to recapture that moment, because the time is going to be different, the weather is going to be different, and all that stuff. So it is always better to shoot as much as possible, and then go to your post-production and then play around with those footages. So collect as much video as possible, And the May 2nd is rough draft edited with audio, so that is just suggested. But the deadline is going to be May 7th, which is like 3 days before the end of the semester. So in this project, I just cannot give you the extension on your deadline. So you will going to have to follow, your own schedule to successfully for successful production of this video. And after submit May 10th, you are going to be responding to 2 of your classmates' work. And like I said, will be no deadline extension since May 10th is the last day of the class. All right, that is it. And I put these 3 short film examples. So first is kind of how he used this kind of a silent film style, at the same time kind of a music video vibe to narrate his story. And then second is more of like a short film, kind of thing. The storytelling is 3 very different way of unfolding the story. So this one is more shot in like a documentary format, where the daughter and the conversation between the daughter and the mother and things like that is beautifully filmed. In the way he used his camera, cinematography is just beautiful. So this is 3 different way of telling a story using this same medium, which is video here. So I want you to take a look at these 3. I think it's really great examples. There's all award-winning short films. And yeah, so for this week, we are in pre-production again. So I understand you guys must be thinking, why is this guy making us do all this pre-production? But if you go to in the real-time set, the 30% of your time, maybe 30, I'll say like 70% of your time that spent is in pre-production, writing, planning, finding talents, things like that, gathering crew and all that stuff. Pre-production takes a lot of time and a lot of resource. So that is why I just want to put as much emphasis on the strong pre-production, because having the right shot list, the storyboard is very important in successful video making or filmmaking or whatever. So this week I just have these 3 videos on how talking about how you can tell how to be a good storyteller and things like that. So let's take a look at these videos. And I am looking for just either 1 or 2 page story, or like just written proposal on how you are going to create your production, or storyboard. Better yet, I think storyboard is the most effective one, but I found that a lot of you is not big fan of it. So if you don't want that, you can just type it in. Alrighty, so that is it for this project. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And if you have not finished the interview project, do it as much as possible. But if you feel like you really need more time on that, just let me know so that we can talk about it. What are your options and things like that. So yeah, so I'll see you guys on the next video.